Have you ever badly wanted a cold beverage after a long day at the beach and all you could find were lukewarm drinks that did nothing to cool you down? Well, that's exactly how Travis Rosebach and Cindy Morse felt every day at the beach. However, it's been about a decade since they revolutionized an existing idea, and now we don't have to worry about that anymore. We're talking about the Hydro Flask. These flasks seem to be everywhere, being used by children, teenagers, and even adults. But what has made this insulating flask so popular? Let's talk about the success story behind Hydro Flask. How it all began. Just as we mentioned earlier, Travis Rosebach and Cindy Morse were sick of taking warm water after a long day at the beach when they desperately wanted something cool. Vacuum flasks that preserved hot water were already popular, but we can't say the same for flasks that kept cold beverages cold. So in 2009, the pair got inspired to innovate technology that has been in existence for more than 100 years: vacuum-sealed insulation. This was used as far back as 1892 to keep drinks cold in water bottles. It's almost strange to believe that the only flasks that were in existence back in 2009 were the ones that could keep things hot. But Hydro Flask changed the discussion. Yes, the technology wasn't unique, but it was definitely an innovative idea to market how the flask could keep drinks cold instead of keeping them hot. However, here are some impressive factors that worked in their favor and led to the success story of Hydro Flask. There's a war against plastics. Between 2008 and 2009, people were starting to become more aware of the dangers that plastic had on both health and environment. The BPA in plastics were the bad guys, and naturally, regulators were concerned. At that time, they were being used in baby bottles, and soon the DFA took action. In 2012, they banned producers from using BPA in baby bottles. Before this final ban, a big shift away from plastics has already started. No one wanted to be caught in the crossfire. Imagine having an entire product line made out of plastic and getting ready to sell after a huge investment, only to have it banned. That would be a major blow. Thankfully, people were moving towards alternatives to plastic, which included ceramics, glass, and of course stainless steel. Now this is where Hydro Flask comes in. As you can guess, this flask is made completely with stainless steel, and the market wanted a high-quality water bottle that wasn't plastic. Since they were first to market, and they did that perfectly as well, it wasn't long before they gathered enough steam to become as popular as they are today. Looking at their marketing strategy, Hydro Flask opted for fun and active. The focus was on being a fun and active lifestyle brand, and this appealed to their target audience. Really, who wants to be a boring flask? With a campaign towards high-quality reusable products in full swing, Hydro Flask saw a perfect market and entered smoothly. Great sales and marketing tactics. Hydro Flask knew that they had a great product and were not afraid to go all out in selling it. Using the powder-coated technology invented way back in 1945, Hydro Flask was able to create vibrant water bottles that were resistant to fading and scratching. How cool is that? When people saw these bottles, they were instantly attracted to how beautiful they looked while being durable and rugged. It was a perfect combination. The company started off with just the 18-ounce and 24-ounce water bottles. This was limited to the local Oregon market, but we can see how far they've come since then. So, the founders were always at the Portland Saturday market to try to sell their Hydro Flasks. For some reason, it was difficult for the product to get into the major stores, so the sales team did the next best thing. They left the water bottles filled with ice at different stores and told the owners to call them immediately the ice melted in the Hydro Flask. They also mailed out bottles filled with ice to different people, telling them they just wanted them to have a cold drink. And it worked. These people were able to see how well the Hydro Flask performed firsthand. Stores got on the line to partner with Hydro Flask, and this company grew to about $2 million in revenue by 2011. This product also appealed to various classes of people, and with a broad target market, the magic started to happen. Yoga instructors loved how the Hydro Flask could keep their drinks cold during classes in rooms that were as high as 105 degrees. Outdoor enthusiasts were happy to have a durable and rugged flask to carry around, which would keep their drinks cold for hours. Even college students tapped into Hydro Flask craze. Then the campaign moved to social media. Now, if you understand the dynamics of social media platforms, you will know that it's so easy for something to catch on and become viral. This is what happened to Hydro Flask. They spread the word to TikTok, YouTube, and Instagram. It didn't take very long for people to start sharing videos and pictures of them using their Hydro Flasks. There's something about seeing other people use a product happily, and it just prompts you to get yours as well. This was a playful flask with so many vibrant colors that gave people options. Word-of-mouth marketing was a perfect tool to get it to grow to various corners of the country. Everything about its physical appearance and functionality made the Hydro Flask a must-have product in colleges and schools. You weren't cool enough if you didn't have a Hydro Flask hanging from your bag. Kids were able to customize their bottles with various stickers and even add their designs to it. Then, they could share this on social media with other friends who would want to get theirs as well. This was how the product spread across the world, with people from various age groups latching onto the trend. The right target market. We can't ignore the fact that Hydro Flask put their marketing efforts towards the right target market, and this contributed to their success story. It became a trend for people who had a huge influence on others. The Hydro Flask appealed to kids who knew how to make their parents buy them things and who also loved how much fun it was to have one. They appealed to adults who needed a flask that would keep their beverage cold for as long as possible and keep them refreshed all day. Then, there were the VSCO girls. These girls were uploading a certain type of picture on the VSCO app, and this quickly became a fashion and lifestyle trend. Apart from being environmentally conscious, these girls had a great combination of surfer girl fashion and 90s fashion. No one knew how it really happened, but they declared somehow that the Hydro Flask would be the only water bottle they could own. Anyone that wanted to be associated with this trend had to be on the Hydro Flask train. We can't deny the fact that the simple, clean look of the flask, combined with the bright colors and fun nature, made the decision easy for the VSO girls. These features attracted them to the brand and had their attention. Meanwhile, the company continued to be innovative with its products. Before long, they had expanded from just 2 products to hundreds of Hydro Flasks worldwide. They also included various sizes for both kids and adults. They didn't stop with the color options either, as people had new funky colors to choose from that would fit their unique personalities. Then, Hydro Flask diversified into food flasks, hydration backpacks, and soft-sided coolers. Now this company has a huge product line, and the demand hasn't reduced. As they increased distribution and representation, so did their popularity continue to grow until they're almost everywhere today. A dose of good luck. We can't rule out the influence of luck in the success story behind Hydro Flask. They arrived just at the time when the trend was moving towards reusable materials and away from plastic. People were actively in search of an alternative, and Hydro Flask was just there to take advantage. They provided a great option for moving away from cheap products to quality ones that last longer than a lifetime. Then Hydro Flask became the brand that the VSCO girls and school kids just couldn't go without having. However, this brand was also smart enough to take advantage of technology that had been in existence for more than a century, made it fun, put up a catchy brand design, and the rest, they say, is history. It's been more than a decade since this brand came to life, and there are no signs that they're slowing down anytime soon. We may even continue to see Hydro Flasks in full use several decades from now, with people drinking cold water out of brightly colored flasks. That's what happens when you're the first to get an insulating water bottle on the market. Now you know the success story behind this amazing insulated water bottle, and the reason why this water bottle is special and not just your ordinary water bottle. And that's a wrap. Have you ever owned a Hydro Flask or thought about getting one? What do you think about this water bottle? Let us know in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Thanks for watching.